There. We're back. We can skip all of this. Let's see, we just go. Have to, like, reorient myself. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been in Splatoon, because Reverse was last week. Okay, we do gotcha. Okay. And do we have any boosts going? We do not. We fix this. Okay. Now let's see how well my brain adapts from Taiko to Splatoon. Because, like, on the other rhythm games, so far it's only been Project Diva where I can just swap the way my brain is working. I can throw. I guess I'm throwing in a different sense at the moment. It's fine. Well, that didn't work. Okay. For some reason, I am not able to turn my camera the way I want to. I'm like overshooting with my camera and I don't know why. It's fine. My brain will adjust eventually. Granted, it looks like we might be doing semi-okay. Well, everyone just sort of died there. Okay. Oh, someone has the mint sword again. Oh no. I remember those being painful the one time that I fought against them. It wasn't even the mint sword that got me this time. Okay. Oh, hi. They were just in front of my face. It's fine. It's fine. We might be okay. Everyone carried me. It's fine. Okay. The single win of the day. Ooh, that reminds me, maybe we can get to level 10 with the catalog? That would be cool. Because if I remember right, level 10 is the Squid Sisters dance. Well, we're already up to level 6. We're doing good. Oh. Oh no. I know that pain. I know that pain. Because, like, what was it? There was a Figma. Or wait, no, it wasn't even Figma. It was Square Enix's equivalent to Figma, the Bring Arts of... Oh, who was it? I forget if it was... Oh, it was 2P. So in Nier Automata, there's like a color swap of 2B, and it's like 2P or something, and they did a very, very limited run of this design, and the part of me was like, do I want it? Do I not? Afterwards, I sort of regretted it, and there's no way for it to come back ever, so if I want it, I have to, like, pay out the wazoo for it, because it was a limited run of a limited color variant, and it's like, yeah, there's no way it's coming back. I saw it briefly at the convention I was at, and it's like, no, I don't need it. Afterwards, it's like, I kind of wish I got it anyway. And that was like one of the figures that set me on my like initial figure hunting spree. It's like, if it's up for pre-order, I'm getting it. No questions asked. I'm getting it. And now I can't really do that anymore, and I have to be picky once again, and I've missed so many good figures. It's fine. I'm getting the important ones, that's all that matters. I'm getting the Pandora Hearts figures, and the Taito Nindroid, which should be here any day. Yeah. It's like sometimes when it comes to Right Stuff or Crunchyroll or however you want to refer to it, it's really a toss-up on whether or not it will be cheaper or more expensive, because sometimes I have found it extremely cheap there, and other times it's like, why are you charging so much? It really just depends on like what company the figure's from and what their deal is with Crunchyroll / Right Stuff. Because usually it all comes down to like the original manufacturer and the brand. Because I have gotten, like, Nindroids from them extremely cheap before. And they weren't, like, older Nindroids either. They were like, oh, these came out, like, a week ago? This is only gonna be $30. It's like, okay. When every other site has it listed for 50, okay. Oh, there was a roller. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. Now that I don't have, like, my premium membership with Tokyo Otaku Mode, I've gotten, like, very picky about, like, where I go to get my figures. So I end up, like, checking all the websites, not just defaulting to Tokyo Otaku Mode. And most of my Nindroids that I've gotten recently, I've just ordered directly from Good Smile. So, yeah. Yeah, understandable. That is the sad thing about some figures, is like, they get announced, and then you wait. Usually if there is a pre-order for them though, then it is guaranteed that they will come out. But sometimes they get announced. You get like a prototype reveal at one figure show, and then you hear nothing from them for like 3 years, and then you're like, is it still happening? Question mark? Because there is this one figure of Kaito. It was a scale. It was like a 1/4 scale figure for Kaito. It got announced. I think we saw a prototype. We haven't heard anything for it since. It has been over like 5 years. Everyone is still like, will it happen? Will it not? There hasn't been any pre-orders. We saw a prototype and that was it. And there wasn't any word on like if it got canceled or not. So yeah, pain. Figure collecting in general, it costs a lot of money and it costs a lot of pain and patience. Lots and lots of patience. Like, eventually, I think a 1/7 scale came out for Kaito, but I don't think the 1/4 ever saw the light of day outside of the prototype. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna swim in all of the blue ink. Yes, but they are quite big, depending on like how tall the original character is. Yeah, they can get pretty big. There's a 1/4 scale of Miku's V3. It's like 1.5 feet tall, I want to say, somewhere around there. It is massive. But like Kaito, of all of the Krypton characters, he's the tallest. So like his would be pretty big. I'm pretty sure he's taller than Luca. I know he's taller than Mako. As I splat into the wall, it's fine. Oh, I remember once. So you know Nezuko from Demon Slayer. There's this 1/4 scale figure of her. It's her like coming out of the box. But you gotta remember, Nezuko's tiny when she's in the box. So a bunch of people not really understanding what 1/4 meant when it comes to 1/4 scale, meaning it's 1/4 of her actual height in that moment, bought her and started complaining about how tiny it was because it was 1/4 of her like mini size when it was a figure of her in the box. So you want a grain of rice, I say. A grain of rice that is vaguely painted to look like whoever that is. But no, it's like the 1/4 scale of this Nezuko, I want to say was about 6 inches, if even that tall. And it was a really nice figure. I almost got it because it's like, ooh, pretty. Yes, I do. Sorry, I do not fully understand math. I understand, like, 1/4 is, like, one... Like, if you cut a person 4 times, that's how tall it would be. Oh, I didn't realize that was a continent. I have never read that word in my life, sorry. I'm not good at geography. No, what's really sad is that, so I live in the US. I can probably name more prefectures in Japan than I can states in the US. Ah, okay. A fake continent. Got it. I was very confused. Don't mind me. My brain has been a little fried the past few days. It's fine. Like, I was so dead and dying yesterday, I went to bed at like 1 p.m. I didn't wake up until 4 p.m. and I felt like 20 times worse. Because I had a major case of heat stroke, and ever since Sunday, I think I slept weird, like Saturday night into Sunday, and it like messed up my legs more than usual. Because I have sort of been in more constant pain than usual since Sunday morning. That's a hole. I somehow lived. Not today, Ledge. Oh, and someone died. I see. It's like that one guy that makes all of the giant cardboard cutouts of VTubers. He made one that was taller than his house. I forget who he made, but he made a VTuber standee that was taller than his house. I want to say it was someone from Hololive. I could be wrong. It might have been V Shoujo or Niji, but I want to say it was someone from Hololive. Yeah. Oh, what was it? There was something I had thought of the other day. And I forget what it was. Because I was like, oh, I should talk about that on Monday. And then Monday stream didn't happen, and now it's Tuesday and I've forgotten completely. Yeah. Whatever it was vaguely flashed in my mind, and now it is gone forever into the void. It will never return until like midnight tonight, I am sure. That was an awful bomb. I think he still thinks I'm in the corner. Yeah. But oh my gosh, can you think of the ink prices? Pain. Oh, I had another heart attack with my, my Surface last night. It fixed itself, thankfully, but oh my gosh. I don't know why my Surface tablet suddenly wants me to, like, have a panic attack every time I turn it on the past couple of months, but it decided to give me another heart attack last night. Yeah, this is true. This is true. And I know that there are some printers where, like, the individual colors are individual things, so you don't have to replace, like, the whole cartridge if you only use up, like, blue or something, which I really appreciate. But no, last night I turned on my Surface because I had to do the thumbnail for today's cover, and the screen, you know the oh, what's it called? You know, like the emergency broadcast, like, picture, or Well, no, I guess it's not an emergency broadcast. Like, technical difficulties with, like, all the colored bars or whatever going across the screen. My screen looked like that. Like, you could still see my wallpaper and stuff, but my screen was sectioned off into a bunch of random colored bars. And I was like, excuse me? Why are you doing this? I restarted it, and thankfully it went back to normal. But oh my gosh, is like first the keyboard gives me a heart attack, but this time it is the screen. But it's fine now. It's fine now. I don't know why it did that. It's fine now though. I know there's someone behind me. I know there's someone behind me. I don't know, because it's literally, it was off. Like, I hadn't turned it on once yesterday. I turned it on last night, and it's like, random color bars. It's like, why? Like, the only time I've really seen that is like if a magnet gets too close to the screen or something, and it's like, I don't really... The only magnet I have close to the screen is its own drawing pin. Because that has a magnet, so it like hooks onto the side, and it wasn't even hooked on the side, it was sitting off like 5-6 inches away from the screen, so I was very confused. But like I said, I restarted it, it was fine. I won't question it, but oh my gosh. My tablet wants me to have a stroke, like it apparently is. And like the touchscreen was working fine. I did a couple of tests just to make sure everything was functioning after the weird color glitch. Everything seemed to be working after the weird color glitch. It was just weird. Okay. I've apparently forgotten where the best place to be is when I throw my bombs, because I keep throwing into my own color. Oh, run, run, and that's a corner. I see you. Yes, hello. Dum-dum, hello. As I throw my lasers into a corner where no enemies are, it's fine. Oh, I have no wing. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay. We're somehow doing okay? Question mark? What are you doing hiding in the corner? I apparently can't get anyone. It's fine. Uh-oh. That was some weird lag, because I thought I was throwing my bomb towards them. It's fine. I saw movement, I think. Okay. We're surprisingly winning a lot of matches. I'm in shock. Granted, it's the team carrying me, but still. I almost knocked down my water. That wouldn't have been good. I really can't remember what it was I was gonna say. Yeah, that train of thought is just lost to the void. I might remember it tonight when I'm like going to bed or something. I'll forget it by the morning though, I am sure. Eventually, it will come to me though. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It is still weird thinking that this is the last season of Splatoon 3. What exploded? Was there a bomb? There was a bomb. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, they said from the beginning that they would only do 2 years of service for this game, which means September, the 2nd anniversary or whatever, that's the end of the game. That and, here. After this match, let me show you the, final page of the catalog, because it feels very final. So, yeah, I am pretty sure that and the teaser that led into this current season teases Final Fest. At least everyone's pretty sure it teases Final Fest. It shows a little jellyfish, and it has merch of each of the 3 bands, which is what everyone has been speculating Final Fest to be, is the battle of the bands, essentially, which one is your favorite. So... everything is sort of lining up being this is the end for Splatoon. Or at least Splatoon 3, I should say. It's the end for Splatoon 3. There will be no new content, there probably won't be catalogs anymore, and if it does still do catalogs, it's going to be repeats of the original catalogs and just on an indefinite loop. Oh, hi. Bye. That and with Nintendo confirming that they have another console in the works, it makes sense that they wouldn't want to support any of their, like, live content games. I forget what it's called, live service games, at the same time as their new console on their old console. So, yeah, it all sort of adds up. I was outbrushed. I don't know. We don't know how it's going to go. We just know that after 2 years, it's supposed to be a dead game. So that this will be the final season. Or not necessarily a dead game, just an unsupported game. Let's see. It's like here. Yeah, after the 2 years, there won't be any new content, so September rolls around. That's the end of the new content right there. 'Cause like here, where is the catalog? If we scroll to the very back of the catalog, now correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember them giving us a farewell page at the end of any of the others. But this just makes it feel very final. Because this sort of feels like a thanks for playing image. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, 3 is the only Splatoon game I have ever really played, so I don't know how things worked on the other 2. So, yeah. Just based on the whole 2 years it's done thing that they have said, I'm going to assume 2 years it's done. So... But that is just my assumption. Outside of gacha games, this is the only, like, quote-unquote live service game I have ever played, so I really don't know what to expect. But considering that we did get, like, a tease for Final Fest and that page at the end of the catalog, everything just feels like it's wrapping up. I could be wrong, but to me it feels like they're just wrapping up everything. Okay. I am curious to see what the next, like, special Splatfest is going to be. They've shown the designs for all the characters for it, but they haven't announced what the theme will be. I assume it's going to be next month? Same. I was even up early enough, I could have watched it. But I completely forgot that Nintendo said there was a thing this morning. I've seen, like, thumbnails, and I've seen some jokes from the Kingdom Hearts community about one of the announcements. But other than that, I know nothing of what was announced. I will be watching it after stream. Oh, cool. I did see a couple thumbnails that looked interesting, so I'm curious about the actual trailers. Cool, cool. That's always nice. It's like when you have no expectations going in, but you still find things that are like really, really cool anyways. That's always the best for those sorts of things, I think. Because if you go in with like high expectations and those expectations aren't met, then it's just sort of depressing. Yes. The best way to go into a announcement stream. Oh, someone dropped out on their side. That's what's going on. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. The more I work on these two new models, the Chisei model and the glider model, the more I think I want to do like more model tests. They won't necessarily be ported to MMD or anything like that, but like just like character studies or something. Like go onto a website, click generate random character, and then I make a model based on whatever it tells me to make a character of. Okay. Oh, there's no... there's another Nier-like? Because there's a new, like, Nier-inspired game that's been making its rounds. I know nothing of it. It's like Resist 1000 or something like that. It came out like a month ago. I've seen people talking about it, saying, if you like Nier, you gotta play it. It's like, okay, it's on my radar. I need to look into it. Oh, the Horizon Zero Dawn Lego game is coming to the Switch? What? Funny. Well, PlayStation did say that they wanted to, like, expand to other platforms, not just have exclusives. Just to try and get more of an audience. That's why a lot of PlayStation exclusive games have been getting PC ports recently. Like Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, etc, etc. So, on one hand, yes, it's wild, but at the same time, it doesn't really surprise me that much. Because they've talked about wanting to expand some more. Yeah. They're like, yes, they will be like, they'll basically be like timed exclusives for PlayStation anymore, if it's like done by PlayStation Studios, and then like later on down the road, they might get ported to PC or other consoles. So it doesn't surprise me that much. Yeah, this is true. But maybe it's because it's just the Lego version, because there's no way the Switch could run like actual Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. I mean, if the Switch port of Nier Automata can actually run like a dream, who knows? Maybe people just don't know how to use the Switch hardware properly. I just have very low expectations for it. I forget. I never played Zero Dawn. I've heard of it. I've heard it's good, but I also saw that it was mainly like range attacks and not melee attacks. It's like, it looks cool, but I would suffer playing that game, so I'm not going to touch it. I will enjoy it from a distance. So I honestly forget what console that is on. If it's the 4 or the 3. No, the new one's on PS5. So yeah, the first one would have had to have been PS3 or PS4. Yes, this is true. This is true. And most people that do ports to the Switch just don't know them well. Because usually the difference between Switch and literally any other console is like night and day, but I have heard amazing things about the Automata port on the Switch. I think all they did was really lower the frame rate, and that was like the main difference graphically speaking. I don't know. I've only seen her use the bow. And that is it. I also saw some things that were sort of like Shadow of the Colossus-esque, because she was like climbing on the robot dinos and fighting them that way. So who knows? I literally know nothing. It looked like a cool concept though. I see, I see. It's like I've seen... Because there's technically 3 games, not counting the Lego one, if I remember right. There's the first one, there's like a VR thing, and then the proper sequel, if I remember correctly. And now this Lego thing. So... they are, like, expanding that brand awfully quick. So it must be popular if it's already got this many games. Yeah. Well, it's already out, I think. Because it's like Forbidden West? I want to say the sequel is called... And I'm pretty sure it's been out for a while. I think it came out earlier this year. I think. I was preoccupied with other games that got announced, so I honestly forget. I was like, oh cool, this is the thing. But this game instead. Oh, and... oh, I disconnected, I think. Really? Okay, then I'm just turned around about everything. Don't mind me. I honestly forget everything. I know nothing. Like I said, brain is fried. It's fine. I will live. Hopefully. It doesn't feel like it. I thought something Horizon released earlier this year. Maybe that was the VR thing. I have no idea. I feel like something released this year, but I don't remember what it is. I don't think it's the Lego one, because while I am aware of the Lego one, I haven't actually watched the trailer for it. Maybe there was like a DLC or something. Okay. We have 2 brushes and a roller. We are the true painters. Fear us. You will probably wipe the floor with all of us. It's fine. Ah, okay. So I must be thinking of the expansion then. I don't know why I thought the expansion was the full game. Don't worry about it. Why can't I hit you? You were right in front of me. There we go. Yeah. Makes me wonder if we'll be getting other, like, Lego games based on games. Like, we get Lego games based on movies all the time. Does this mean this is the next wave of Lego games? Because I know we had, like, what was it, like, Lego Fusion or whatever, where it, like, grabbed a bunch of different IP and smushed them together. It was, like, their answer to Skylanders or whatever. So I wonder if we'll be getting, like, proper Lego-fied games now. Yeah. Dimensions. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing ads for that. This is true. This is true. So maybe we're seeing, like, the new, like, marketing plan for Lego is just Lego games. Like, literal Lego games. That could be interesting, depending on what they do. Because I will admit to have seen some stuff for that whole Lego Fortnite thing. It actually looked decent. And it honestly made a lot of sense, all things considered. Oh, will I now? Well, I look forward to it. Me and the Fry cosplayer fist bump, that was cute. I see. Now I'm curious to see what it is. Because it's like, I did skim the thumbnails. I'm trying to think if there was anything surprising. About the only thing surprising I saw that was sort of funny was that we're getting Fairy Tail 2. I need to watch the trailer. Oh. But no, it's like, I know that there's been a Fairy Tail game. It's actually on my shelf over there. It's like, I'm pretty sure the first Fairy Tail game did have a subtitle to its title. It wasn't just Fairy Tail. So the sequel game being the final arc of said series, just being called Fairy Tail 2 just sounds goofy to me. It's like, Why not just call it the name of the arc? I'm pretty sure that's what they did with the first game, was they called it the name of the arc. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think... So... Well, I don't want to spoil anything in case, I saw something that you haven't, so I won't say the joke until you say it's okay to say the joke. Because there has been a joke floating around on the Kingdom Hearts side of the internet since this direct dropped. And I find it funny. Cool. So oh, and someone disconnected. So are those like part of the online pass, or are those like actual proper remakes? Okay, you've seen it? Well, but on the Kingdom Hearts side of the internet, the new joke is Kingdom Hearts isn't the only game missing Link. Because the next Kingdom Hearts game is called Missing Link, and now the new Zelda game is Missing Link. Oh, cool, cool. Yes, it's sort of been... That's the only reason I know anything about the new Zelda game, and that it's, like, mainly Zelda and not Link, is that that's the joke that I have seen nonstop this afternoon. Like, before stream, it's like, oh, Kingdom Hearts isn't the only game missing Link. Is like, what do you mean? And then I saw, like, the thumbnails, like, oh, I get it. Well, it's just a pun. Because the next Kingdom Hearts game is Missing Link. And now Zelda is Missing Link. It's sort of like how Kingdom Hearts now has a Steam key. Literal Steam key. Because there's a Keyblade exclusive to Steam. You just don't appreciate puns. You will learn someday. Oh, Dialga got me. Just a giant water dragon and splatted me. That was a horrible bomb. I am not allowed to be over here. Pain. Dialga keeps getting me. Dialga doesn't like me. Or wait, no. Dialga. I was thinking Lugia, not Dialga. My brain is really fried. Dialga is not the water dragon. Don't mind me. I'm dying. It's fine. Don't ask me why I was thinking Lugia when I read Dialga. Look, it's Dialga again! Well, right now, us Kingdom Hearts fans are counting the days for Missing Link to release. Because it will literally release, like, any time now. We will get, like, the window or the exact date any day now. So we will do anything to mention said game, because we are hyper. It's fine. I guess you just gotta be part of the Kingdom Hearts group to understand it and find it funny. You know, Missing Link is next, and then 4. Whenever 4 decides to release. I don't expect to see anything about 4 until either the end of this year or early next. But Missing Link is supposed to release this year at some point. I don't know. So far, it made me laugh, and it's made a bunch of other people laugh. Granted, everyone that is laughing is on the Kingdom Hearts side of things, so I don't know. Pun is pun. Pun is fun. Pun is funny. Makes me laugh. Ha ha ha. And now that we're into the last hour of the rotation, the waiting rooms are gonna be forever. Woo! Everyone gave up except for me. Oh, there it goes. We swapped one Pokemon for another. Oh, I know. Since you're here, I noticed on Discord you mentioned, or your like little subtitle on Discord has been Wuthering Waves or whatever. How is that game? I have heard mixed things. I want to know more about it. It looks interesting, but I haven't given it a chance yet. Oh, and more people are dropping out. Woo! Ah, decent. Like, I know that they had some issues with the voice acting for, like, their English dub, but they're working on fixing it, but that's about all I've heard. I've also heard that some people are extremely addicted to it already. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really generous. Wow. And I thought I was being spoiled with Tinsura at the moment. Because I'm almost up to having 300 summons ready for next week. It's fine. No, I don't think we will have like a full 300, like about one stream, but we will be very close to 300, because I have been using my crystals, because there have just been banners that I have been interested in, and yeah. But we will have a bunch of tickets for next week. I am curious to see what the new story is. I have a feeling it's going to be Ramirez centered, but I do not know. Okay. Wait, are we really keeping them pinned in here? Well, from what I understand, they decided to do all of their casting from the UK, and they forced everyone to speak in an American accent, whether or not they could do it or not. And that's why the pronunciations and some of the delivery isn't the best from what I've heard. And they have apologized profusely for this and said that they're going to re-record everything where people are allowed to speak in their normal accents. Oh. Okay. I mean, some stories take a bit to take off, so that seems like a fair assumption for a game that only just released, as I run into the thing that instant kills me. Cool. Well, like I said, it's like some of them know how to do it and a lot of others didn't, and most people were complaining about the ones who weren't used to doing an American accent. So I mean, shoot, even like I noticed that Reverse even re-recorded some lines for some characters, like Soneto. Like, her version 1 voice is so much different than what it is currently. Like, it's the same voice actor, but her accent is just a bit different. And her voice actually sounds a little lower. So sometimes they just do that in gacha games, apparently. Ah, yeah. Yeah, when you get the spoiler character, I understand that. It's like, oh, this character is cool. Where's their story? It doesn't exist, or it will be like arc 5 of the story or something. Yeah. Pain. Hopefully when they do their re-recordings, they can fix that. Because from what I have heard, it sounds like they're going all the way back to square one to, like, fix everything. So... But I'm sure re-recording everything's gonna take them a while. But eventually... I've seen some, like, ads for, like, different gacha games recently. It's like, I should check these out. So, a part of me wants to do, like, a week of nothing but, like, random gacha games where I just check them out to see if I like them or not. But I haven't decided if I should do that or not. Oh, I'm out of ink. And I'm dead. Yeah. It's like, I like a lot of my characters in reverse, but they, like, don't show up in the story. Except for, like, the characters introduced in the different story events. Like, I want to know more about, Voyager. That's one of the reasons they started adding, like, the antidotes, or however you say that name, in reverse, just so you could get, like, story for all of these random characters that really have no significance on the plot. Which I appreciate. Oh, welcome back, Lobster. Are you sure some games will actually give you the quote-unquote villains to play as? It really just depends on the game, so don't write it off yet, because it's just the beginning. They could change it at some point. It just depends on how the game is played or laid out. Yeah. It's like, I don't know how the game plays. Like, is it sort of like Genshin where the characters you pull, you get to, like, run around the world as? If that's the case, then yeah, probably not. But if you're, like, some sort of, like, faceless character that commands the other characters, then there is probably a shot that you could get them. Ah, I see. Pain. Ooh. Okay, I am more interested now. I hadn't seen a near comparison. I am more interested now. Maybe. I mean, technically, I was wanting to do, like, 2 games in between, Fire Emblem. So we could do Replicant and then check out Wuthering Waves. Yeah, that's fine. Near like is near like. I am intrigued. I know that's probably just how you, like, abbreviate the name, but reading that out is just funny. Let's play Woo-Wah! Don't you love abbreviations? They can be so funny to say. Woo-wah, twee-wee. I thought there was a dodge in Genshin. It's been forever since I played Genshin. I started checking out Genshin, then I got distracted by some other game, and I forgot to go back to finish checking out Genshin. So I really haven't made it out of the tutorial area in Genshin. Even though I really did want to give it a shot, just because I've seen a lot of characters that I think look really cool, and the story seems interesting, and I need to check out Genshin. That's another gacha I need to look into. A lot of the Hoyoverse games, I really want to, like, give a chance. Like, there was a figure that was just released of one of the characters in, what is it, Honkai? Or whatever? And it's like, oh, it's so pretty. Oh no, I want to play a game now. Oh, interesting. Stop inking up our base. I think they're just going in the circle. Maybe I should just hang out here, and they'll eventually come back. How did you dodge? You were right here. Huh. Interesting. I just jumped into that. It's fine. Cool, we made it to 8. 2 more, we get the dance. Mwahaha. See, I've been getting more into the new game mode that Reverse introduced. I always forget what this type of game is called. It's like Slay the Spire, but it's in reverse. So you have like the random map and you have to choose which way you go, and you either encounter things or have a situation, blah, 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 blah. Yes, that. I don't know what it is. I always forget what that's called. But I've been getting more into that, and I've been realizing that first time I played it on stream, I was doing so many things wrong. The little floppy disk do more than just add that effect to the the artifact, they actually changed the skills of the artifact, so you gotta be careful or the initial skill of that artifact is gonna go poof. But it has been... It's very fun, it's very interesting. I'm still not good at it. But I do enjoy it. I have no idea. Slay the Spire was the first game I ever saw that had mechanics like that, so anything that feels like that, I end up calling Slay the Spire, just because I always forget the name of the game genre. I'm bad with game genre names. It's like, oh, it's like this. I haven't heard of either of those. So I have no idea. Okay. Well, that didn't work well for me. Or maybe it did. Somehow that splatted someone. I don't know who, though. Oh, they must have been, like, trying to follow that bomb or something. So my misclick actually paid off. Okay. You know, on my current run for the new reverse game mode, I'm trying to get there with a different amount of sanity to see if there is actually a different ending or not. Because I have a theory that there's going to be different endings for how sane you are when you get to the end. So I am making an attempt. That's what I was doing this morning. Instead of watching the Nintendo Direct, is like, you know what? I want to try this. I think they won? Yeah. Really close, though. Some words have been blocked recently just because the bots have been being more creative. Buy, purchase, subscribe, view, viewers, I don't know. It's weird. I've lost track. So many things I have had to block. Yeah. Yeah. Famous? Famous, I assume. Yeah, that's been blocked for ages. Oh, okay. I forgot that that one was one that got blocked because of the bots. Sorry. But like I said, they've been getting more creative. I think their programmers are starting to open up the source and get the aggravating words. I'm waiting for someone, one of the bots, to say, procure your views here. Or obtain them here. Yes, procure. Procure all of your popularity at this website here. Yes, the bots will start to will start acting like very proper and neat because the normal words, the casual words, will all be blocked, so they'll have to get fancy and they'll have to use a thesaurus. Yes. They will scam you like a sir. Haven't thought of that meme in forever. I dodged under that. If you're in the ink and they aren't directly aiming at the ink, you can get around the charge. What? I either dodged that or I lagged through it. One of the two. Oh no. Pain. Yeah. Everyone's been there, unfortunately. Last Splatoon stream, we had like an active scammer show up in chat. That was interesting, because it wasn't someone using the bots. It was someone just actively going into chats to scam people. I see, yeah. A bit of a pain, but if all you're worrying about is numbers, then you're in the wrong mindset. You just gotta do it. The numbers will come eventually if you're good enough. If you try hard enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I started, none of my friends showed up, because that was back when I still was in contact with some people. They didn't care. Granted, shortly after that is when they ditched me, so it didn't surprise me after the fact. So, shoot, even, like, I still have streams where I go all day and I don't have anyone say anything in chat, and I only get 3 messages in chat, and it's my Ko-fi alerts. So, yeah, I know there's a lot of big streamers that are like, oh, just do it with your friends or tell your friends to come by so you aren't completely alone. That doesn't really work. That doesn't really happen. Just get used to being alone and eventually it will change, maybe, hopefully. It might take several years, but it will change eventually. Shoot, I've had streams where, like, not just the Ko-fi things are the only things that pop up. Sometimes people will just show up and say, hey, you suck, and goodbye. I've had streams like that before. Well, if you have, like, websites blocked, sometimes that won't even show up. Oh, you specifically want to be scammed, like Jason when he was trying to scam the scammer that was in Discord. I'm thinking the Nintendo servers might be down because I have just been kicked twice in a row. Will we actually load into anything, or are we dead? We stare into the void and hopefully something will happen. Potentially. Maybe. Probably not. It's a blue screen, no. Nintendo servers currently, no. Yeah. I have learned to just ramble. Like, sometimes I find myself thinking too much, and it's like, I should just say whatever thought comes into my head, just so there isn't dead air. I feel I've gotten better at that. Kind of. There are still some points when I get super quiet, but usually that's when I'm just really, really focused or really, really dead. Sometimes both. But I have tried to get better at the no dead air thing. Though it still happens from time to time. I definitely know I am better rambling when I have, like, people in chat to ramble with. But I am trying to be better at rambling by myself still. At the top. Okay. Be poked. Be poked. That was like 3 specials all on top of each other. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it when I miss a chat too. Yeah. At least I know how to block people now. Because, like, when I first started out, like, before I started the whole VTuber thing and after I started the whole VTuber thing, I didn't know how to block people. And I really should have learned how to block people before doing anything, because I could have saved myself some headaches and some death threats. It's like, it's one thing having death threats in person when you're a retail worker, but having it online where there's a block button just seems a little, pointless. Yeah, it was like after Never Became Mod that I finally learned how to do it. So that was when we were doing, Scarlet Nexus. So, like, right before the rebrand. Because it's like, I was aware that there was probably a thing I could do, but I just never looked into it, because I was dumb. Oh? Have you figured out what you need? Do you need a never? I'm spamming the attack button like that will continue me through these menu options. Be careful with that, because that will actually get you banned on Twitch. Just be careful with that. Because that's what the bots are promoting. Is having a chat bot or multiple chat bots in your stream. but still, just be careful with that if you look into it, because that does go against TOS. I will give you fair warning. People have been banned for that. Ah. Oh, and someone dropped out already. The servers are, they're struggling today. This is the most dropouts we've had in a long time. Ah. It'd be funny if you did, like, random fact of the day. Like, this is your mod bot with your random fact of the day. Did you know that you could hit the follow button? Did you know you can turn notifications on? Have it, like, be very, like, stream-oriented. Like, oh, you can follow so-and-so at such and such, and... Did you know so-and-so also has this channel and this account? Just have it be like a shill bot. Sort of like the Kofi bot that goes off every now and then. Oh no. The bully bot. Oh no. That's even worse. Ow. So just have two windows open so it's not like an actual bot, you're just talking to yourself. You have like a bunch of things like on a notepad that you can just copy and paste real quick. So it doesn't take away from like the gameplay or whatever. Whatever works. Granted, if it's like 1 or 2 characters off of your like main account's name, you could just call it your evil twin. Or like if you're game master, you could have your evil twin be a dungeon master. It's like close enough, right? It's like same concept, just different wording. I see, I see. Oh, I found something interesting. I haven't looked into it fully, but over the weekend I did find out that there is a new 3D VTuber tracking program. I've mentioned it before that the program, well, most programs that are available for like 3D VTubers are abandoned software. Like the one that I am currently using has not been updated in years. But there's a new one floating around, and it has Twitch integration. Like where I can do like redeems, and it will interact with my model or like my capture. I haven't looked into it, but it looks interesting. Yeah, like the some of the examples it gave was like it will like add little sparkle effects, or it will like toss something at me or something, but it's not like the what's the one that everyone used to use? TITS. It's a very unfortunate abbreviation, I know. No, it's separate. It's separate. It's completely separate. It's its own thing. It's called, Barudo? I believe? It's on Steam. I recently learned about it, but I haven't, like, looked into it yet. Yes, I believe that's what it's called. I only saw it briefly mentioned over the weekend, and it's like, I need to look into this, I need to look into this. I'm pretty sure it also can handle, like, full, like, body tracking, but I think it can also do, like, what VC Face does, just more. No, I'm pretty sure it's just Warudo. Because it was one word. But it also lets you, like, change your position that your model is, like, right now my model is always in, like, a default standing position, but it will let you, like, change that pose. So, like, if you want it to look like you're sitting, or if you want to look like you're holding something, and it has, like, default props that you can use and hook to your model, it feels, like, VTube Studio, or whatever the... Yeah, VTube Studio is the one that they use for Live 2D. It sort of feels like that, but for 3D models, and it's like, ooh. Yeah, it's a relatively new program. That's why I haven't heard about it. Yeah, it's like about a year old. but still, the fact that it's only about a year old and they're still actively adding features to it is like, ooh, it might not be dropped instantly. Because VC Face has sort of been dead forever. It's nice, it does what I need it to. It should. So long as it... I think... I briefly looked over the Steam page. It's only compatible with VRM models. So long as it's a VRM model, it works. So if Blender can export to VRM, it's fine. If not, get Unity to convert the model and you'll be fine. Oh, cool, cool. I only skimmed the page, so I didn't, like, look too deep into things. I just know it said VRM only, which is fine, because VRM is what I use. See, at some point, since things have sort of calmed down for me on the creative side of things, I should, like, look into Blender. Granted, I'm still in the middle of, like, 2 projects, but it's fine. Once those are done, I can look into Blender. Maybe. Oh, okay, okay. Sort of figured that well, it sort of figures that Blender would have one, because a lot of people use VRM for things. My water bottle just exploded on me. Thank you, water bottle. Why did my water bottle explode like it was a bottle of pop? Game, don't load into a new match. Yeah. See, I know how to model, like, backgrounds and stuff, and environments, and props, and items. It's modeling characters that I know nothing about. Maybe? I don't know, it's like... Sometimes the brand that we get, it's like super pressurized for whatever reason. So when you open it, it just goes everywhere. It's a pain in the butt. And other times you open it and it acts like a water bottle instead of being like a highly pressurized thing that wants to explode. Is weird. Maybe. You never know. Yes. Maybe this is like mountain water from like the very top of a mountain. They just bottled mountain snow at the very top of a mountain. And so by the time it reaches our Walmart, it's already melted. But because of that, the pressure is too different. Okay, they pack it in a vacuum chamber. How's that? They want to make sure that all of the impurities are gone, so they put it in a vacuum, and then they vacuum seal it. Well, I thought I could turn around and get them, but no. Yeah. I don't know. They did something funny to the water. That or maybe the water's dream is to eventually be turned into soda. But instead it got put into a water bottle and was not able to fulfill its dream, so it decided, I'm going to act carbonated anyway, and explode. It's just living its dream of soaking someone. It either wanted to grow up to be Pepsi or something, or it wanted to be fired out of like a squirt gun or something, and it could not fulfill those dreams. But it wanted to explode anyway. One of the two. Okay. And we wait. Now, will we actually load into something? Maybe. The last 10 minutes of the rotation. Where we spend half of that 10 minutes in the loading screen. It's fun! Oh, there it goes. Oh? And what would that be? Okay. We go, we splat, we get splatted. See, what would be funny is if you, instead of just generic, do you stream on Twitch? Do you stream at your actual URL or whatever? So, twitch.tv/GameMaster9498. Just have the full URL listed. Be very specific. Because if it's obvious bot is obvious bot needs to be like super obvious. You could name it Captain Obvious or something. Granted, I guess that wouldn't work if you had links blocked. Unless you had it, like, spell out the words for, like, the dot and the slash instead of, like, having the actual link there. Which could also be funny. Oh yeah, if you get modded, you can circumvent rules, right? Right. Because I guess the Kofi boat, yes, the Kofi boat, the Kofi bot, puts my link in there. But yes, that would be funny. Yes, the Kofi boat. All aboard. Wait, no, that's trains. There is all aboard also a boat thing. A boat phrase. I know nothing of boats. Oh, hey Scout. How you doing? Okay. I couldn't remember. My first thought was like, no, it's just trains that use that. But I guess it makes sense too for boats. Ah, I see. I guess I just heard it more for trains. Well, we weren't able to get the dance today, but next week for sure. All aboard the conga line, really? That's a new one. Okay. Now will we load into a match? Maybe. Potentially. Nintendo, please. There we go. We just had to be nice about it. Okay. The rotation probably ends with this match. Probably. Maybe. We will see. We will do what we can. Or attempt to do what we can. The fire trucks are angry. Okay. I have like... Oh, I'm not even allowed to survive. Okay. I was about to say I completely forgotten how to throw my bombs properly, but I guess it doesn't matter because splatted. See, something else that popped up into my head recently. I still haven't technically finished my Animal Crossing island. At some point, I really need to get back to that. I don't know why it popped into my head the other day. It's like, oh yeah, Animal Crossing. My island's like 75% done. I think it was... That's what it was. It was, like, last week when I was, like, working on the thumbnails for my streams, and I saw just how many streams I've done for Splatoon, and it's like, wow, I don't think any other series outside of Animal Crossing has gotten this high, and then it's like, oh yeah, Animal Crossing. So maybe when I eventually, like, rotate Splatoon, like, out of my rotation or whatever, we do Animal Crossing. We do a split, like, music Animal Crossing stream. Instead of music and, Splatoon. Okay. I think they won. Yeah. Oh well. We did a thing. We got some levels. I like that hood. That hood is cute. Wait. It's like a little fish face. It's cute. Okay. Let's get our goodies. After it loads. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. I think it's in the catalog, so I probably won't get it unless it's one of the lower levels. Because if it's one of the higher rewards, I'm definitely not getting it. Let's see. I'm just curious now. Yeah, there it is. It's level 50. There's no way I'm getting it. Oh, and it's an axolotl. It's not a great zapfish. It's an axolotl. Cute. Well, I'm gonna call it here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow, and we will get to the next ending in Fire Emblem. Yes, it's the Snaxolotl. I have a shirt that says that. I snack a lotl, and it has a little axolotl with, like, I think a ramen bowl. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.